What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on the channel. Today, we'll be talking map remakes here within Black Ops 3, and if we can see any coming in the near future here within a Black Ops 3 DLC, one of the 3 DLCs at least, because we do have 3 DLC packs left, and we're guaranteed some map remakes here within the content season. We already saw Skyjacked as well as Nuketown 2065, but are there going to be more here coming to Black Ops 3? So this really all stemmed from a tweet that I got. Somebody tweeted me a picture of a custom game with the map image saying MP_array. Now, I love seeing this kind of things because it's something to discuss here openly with you guys. It's something that is a little glitch in the game, but this one I wouldn't necessarily get too invested in here with this. It's more than likely just some leftover code because, as you guys may or may not know, Black Ops 3 was built off the last 2 Black Ops games in this succession here. So there is leftover code from Black Ops 1 as well as Black Ops 2 within Black Ops 3. It all kind of builds on each other, if that makes any sense here within this. So there's going to be a lot of stuff and a lot of assets that are in the game, but aren't actually accessible in terms of what you can pull up and play. Such an example that we can see and talk about and have talked about are the MP7 as well as the M27, the 2 weapons here that were found and air quote leaked from the beta of Black Ops 3 a long while back, but have since yet to make their way into Black Ops 3. So why are we discussing this here if it's not actually in the game? Because, well, it got me thinking, and I decided to go back a long while back. I'm talking all the way back to August, right after the beta. There's some information that was talked about here within this. It was the air quote leaked map list for Black Ops 3, and really that information is still pretty relevant going into today. Now, this list all the way back in August did cover base for some of the base maps in Black Ops 3, as well as, believe it or not, some of the maps in DLC 2, and some that are still unknown here. So that list from back whenever the beta was going on, pulled from the game code then, which I'll tell you, the public files weren't exactly the full game that they are now. So this list is guaranteed to be much more extended than it was back then. But the list all the way back then was, in terms of console codes, Evac, Stronghold, Combine, Spire, Apartment, Chinatown, Sector, Rise, Ethiopia, Havoc, Veiled, Biodome, Redwood, Airship, and Nuketown X. So of these console codes for Black Ops 3's map list, what ones are actually there? Well, we knew of Evac, Stronghold, and Combine, but what are the other ones here? Well, Spire was Infection, Apartment was actually the code name for Evac, Chinatown was Exodus, Rise was Rise from DLC 1 here, so there's one of the ones that we've seen already in a future map list. Ethiopia was Hunted, Havoc was Havoc, Redwood was Redwood, Airship was Skyjacked, and Nuketown X was Nuketown 2065. So 3 of those were technically DLC maps. Nuketown 2065 you can kind of take out of there if you don't necessarily want to consider them a DLC map, as in terms of a DLC map pack. But then if that's the case, there are still 2 maps that are of future DLC here that isn't part of the base code. So what that would leave us here just out of this map list from the beta, not even anything that is expanded upon and can be pulled from the current game files, that would leave us Sector, Veiled, and Biodome, which I don't know if any of those have in fact been over and made into these brand new maps here, whether or not it's from the base game or the DLC maps. Those are the ones that to this day don't have a connected console code to them, at least in any listings that I can find here with this. So perhaps that is 3 brand new maps, but perhaps some of these may even be remakes. Biodome, the closest thing that I can think of other than the fact that Moon had a biodome in the original Black Ops. The only other thing that I can think of with a dome that is memorable would be Dome from World at War, and we've been told that we'll have some map remakes of fan favorite maps, and that certainly was one of those here within this. So whether or not that's actually the case, it could, I guess, technically be Gauntlet, but looking at all the other maps that we have previously, there's not really too many that fit the bill of a biodome here within Black Ops 3. Same with some of the other ones, such as Veiled. There's not really too much of an actual, say, hint here with that one. Sector, I guess, could potentially be, again, the console code name for Gauntlet, since it is 3 sectioned different places of the map that are completely different areas and completely different unique. So that would be something that would maybe be a hint towards the actual actual map in the console code name, but again, we don't have the confirmed link here to that, so until that one's up in the air as well. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap this video up here today, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to hear your thoughts on there down there in the comment section down below. Do you guys think we're gonna be getting any more remakes here within Black Ops 3 as a part of DLC 2, 3, or maybe even 4? Love to hear your thoughts down there in the comment section down below, and also which one, if any of these, would you love to see come true here as a map remake? Any of the maps from Call of Duty are up for the honor if you really want to think about it. Probably going to be from World at War, Black Ops, or Black Ops 2, though, if it is actually something that is the case. So, love to hear your thoughts down there. What do you want to see in terms of map remakes? But that's going to wrap this video up here today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 30,000 subscribers, so every little bit does help, and is, as always, greatly appreciated. But, mine has been Nikolai Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.